Here, and we are going to be doing a random question tag today. So we're just going to jump right in.
Let's get started. Our first question is, what are you addicted to on YouTube?
I have this weird addiction to cheer videos because I cheer, and it's pretty I watch a Bow collections and just really stupid stuff like that.
Some of them are pretty far out there.
But I like them though. They're entertaining. How about you?
I like the Shaytards, which is a family vlogger, and they're kind of, I don't know, it's kind of silly, and it sounds silly, but it's addicting, so you should try it out. Let's see. If you have the choice to pick your own name, what would it be?
I don't know. Oh, I hate that question. We should have thought these through first.
We should have.
Let's see.
I like the name Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
Because you could just go by Liz.
Yeah.
And I like names so you can then go by a nickname.
Yeah. I want my nickname to be Elle. I don't know. From what movie is that, Legally Blonde, and her name's Elle? I don't know. I've always wanted that.
So you could be Ellie, and then your short nickname.
Or my name's Lauren, and that starts with an L, so I
could
just
call you Elle.
Perfect.
What was the last movie that you cried at?
Oh, I cry at everything. Let's see, what was the last movie I watched, and that'll be the answer. I haven't watched movies in so long. Okay, you go, I'll be thinking.
I actually cried at Joy. We went to see it in the theaters together, and a tear fell down my face, so I guess that counts as crying. It wasn't, really sad crying, more just, I want this movie to be over crying, but...
Oh, I watched Pearl Harbor, yesterday.
What's that?
Oh, it's about, World War II and Pearl Harbor, and it's a love story, and it's so sad. It's she falls in love, and he goes off to war, and then she thinks he's dead.
Is he dead?
And then she has a baby with his best friend.
Oh,
they aren't married though, so it's pretty scandalous. And then but then he comes back, and he's like, "You're what got me through. You're what got me home." And she's like, "Sorry, I'm kind of with your best friend right now." Oh. So it's really sad.
That is sad.
And then his best friend dies.
That's really depressing.
Yeah.
What is something... sorry, that's a weird question. I'm not doing that. What makes you happy?
Just kind of sometimes just being in my bed alone, not talking to anyone, not
unsocial.
Being very unsocial sometimes makes me so happy. And then having I don't know, a milkshake with me at the same time.
Sounds like perfection. And One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill,
That's what makes me happy. That's my answer. What was the last book you read?
Let's see. Right now I'm reading Divergent.
I've never read those.
Neither have I, so I'm reading them.
Thanks. The last book I read was called Girl Online. It was interesting. What's your favorite snack?
Rice Krispie treats.
It's a good one. I was bringing those to school. I like Cheez-Its. And then we'll make this our last question. So I gotta make it a good one. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Oh, I had the weirdest dream last night, actually.
This is perfect.
Okay, so I was babysitting these people's house, and then their creepy grandpa was there, and he told me, he said, next time you're gonna come back and babysit, I'm gonna eat you and the kids.
Good on Hansel and Gretel.
Oh my goodness. And I freaked out. And I was like, wait, that's what you want to do or that's what you're going to do? And he was like, both. And so I freaked out and told my parents and the people I was babysitting for, and their had sister. And they were like, no, he's just kidding. And I was like, no, he's actually serious. And he was slimy for some reason. I had Einstein.
Slimy?
He had Einstein hair and he was slimy. And then I got in the car and told my mom, and she started crying and saying that when she was in high school, she was bulimic.
Oh my.
And she wasn't, so that was kind of my weird dream.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Man. I don't think I can top that. I think that's up there.
I woke up and I was crying this morning. It
was last night.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
It was really traumatic.
Oh. My weirdest dream, I was 7, so it probably wasn't that weird, but because I was 7, it was terrifying. Me and my family had got on a cruise, and in the cruise has little hallways that the doors were on both sides. So we were walking to our room, but for some reason my parents had let me go out by myself. I don't know why. That was dumb of me and my parents in my dream. But we went, and I was walking down the hallway by myself to get back to our room, and someone, like, reached out of their door and, like, pulled me in because the hallway was so small. And they, like, had kidnapped me. And we were walking down the hall to dinner because apparently kidnappers like to feed you. So we were, like, walking to the dinner way, me and the kidnapper, and my parents, like, saw us. And they're like, hey! Like, all friendly. And the kidnapper's like, do you want her back? And they're like, no! And they didn't want me back! And the kidnapper tried to get me back, and they wouldn't take me. And that was my weirdest and saddest dream.
Wow, that's really bizarre and really sad. I would have cried.
It's really depressing. Yeah.
Is that all we have for you today?
I think so.
Remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.